Well, it's Friday, July 14th, and it's time for Flip Up,
Hey, buddy, that's my skirt.
Flip Off,
Hey, a-hole, that's my parking spot.
Horny Drink Friday, and tearing it up from coast to coast, the two hosts that know how to toss people around the most, the J. Francis Radio Show. And now, coming to you live from the West Side, here they are, J. Francis and the Sexy Hippie.
Alrighty, thank you very much, Tom. Welcome, 90.5 KLCO, Los Angeles, Newport, Oregon, and on the internet, MySpace, Facebook, the tweeters at Twitter, all via the streams of YouNow.com/J Francis and Ustream.com/stream/the J Francis Radio Show. It is Flip Up, Horny Drink Friday. It is July 14th, everybody. Had this half of the month all the way through. I like how on every Friday it's going to be 7, 14, next is 28, then, yeah.
Wait,
20, I'm sorry, 21, and then 28. This is a great month to go to Vegas because those are great odds if you're going to gamble on a Friday.
Oh, really?
Absolutely. Absolutely. But it is Friday the 14th, not the 13th, 14th.
A lot of people are going to Vegas next weekend.
Yeah, I know. A lot of people are because that's the 21. Blackjack, baby. That's right. They're going to gamble on Friday.
That's not why, though. They're going for various reasons.
Various reasons. See, I think going for a tournament and all that is kind of geeky and everything. I mean, I don't know. It's just depending on what it is, cup of tea. All right. But it is Friday, everybody. Get your drink on. A lot going on.
Why do you go?
What? To where? Vegas? To gamble, have fun, drink, hit the nightlife. I mean, it's a city that doesn't sleep. So, I mean, if you can't sleep, you can't ask for a better place to be.
New York.
Yeah, or New York, right? Yeah. Or even Frisco, but Frisco's too liberal now, too expensive. Everything's high dig. So it's not the place to go anymore. Oh, I need a bottle. If you can hand me one from the liquor.
I think last time I didn't put an entire bottle.
Yeah, it's Horny Drink Friday, everybody. Get your drink on.
Because it tastes like slightly too strong.
Ah, there we go.
I don't know.
Damn it, I had some stuff. We have, I had a bunch of things I should have written them down. I mean, that's okay.
Well, you talk about throwing around the most.
Oh, yeah, we talk about, who's tossing. We are the show that does toss people around the most. Pippi actually tossed me around last night. I've been teasing Pippi, and I had to sneeze there. Sorry, and teasing Pippi. Another sneeze. Damn it! For the last couple of nights, and last night she got frustrated, and so she just. I mean, it's because I kind of rolled over the opposite way and was kind of snickering, like, like. Yeah, so I kind of relaxed for a second. All of a sudden, wham! She just like rolls over and grabs me and throws me to the other side. She goes, "This is what you want? You want to jump my head?"
I did that. That's the second time I've done that, but I did it different last time.
I go, if you want, but I mean, I took a poop like an hour ago, and I haven't taken a shower. I was going to take one tomorrow, so it's that. But you hurt your nose. How's your nose feel now?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I guess when she was flailing me around, one of my body parts I think hit her nose.
You know what? Body parts. By then, I was so
What are you
delirious.
doing? Picking bugs out of the glasses?
No, I think it's little seeds from the
Oh, well then
raspberry.
just drink them. So what?
I don't know if that's what they are, though.
Seeds don't hurt. Birds eat them. Hamsters eat them.
I know. It's fine.
People eat them. Sesame seeds.
No,
okay,
if
new
they're
person
seeds,
listening
they're
over here.
fine. If they're not seeds. Oh, I was dressed up as Minnie Mouse today, by the way.
Oh, were you?
I took my ears off and my little
okay.
bow.
I see. Because you
That's
have the
why,
black
because it was Disney Day.
was it Disney? Where
Yeah,
Disney Day
I
at
had
summer
ruffly
camp?
socks on.
Is that right?
I got a lot of compliments. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did a Chinese graduation.
Yeah,
too.
is Stan in the area?
And
Let's
a
see if we can.
Chinese
get him
talent
on.
show.
Okay, he's up.
Heard
Okay.
a Chinese rapper.
Stan, are you there? Jay, we are here. We're flying high above. We do see Pippi's Minnie Mouse dress. I did hear you talking about it. Now, I know she's not wearing the ears, Jay, but I can tell you that dress is a perfect Minnie Mouse dress that looks just like it. Although I think I'm digging Pippi and not a mouse in that dress, which I think is just great. So Stan, how's it looking from? I mean, I know from my angle here, it looks really nice. I know it's kind of hard to tell. She's actually sitting Indian style. But you can't see that on the camera. Well, no, there you go. See, there you go. Now you can see it is kind of a short. It's not too long.
It's not short, but it's
just
not
above
long.
the knees, but
it's
not
like
long.
the length of the 50s.
Yes, Jay.
dress.
I mean, from my vantage point, I know the camera can't get in there, but I'm actually sticking my head out of the helicopter just to get a little bit better of a view. And yes, I know what you mean. All right, Stan. Well, thank you very much. Yes, Jay, I have to go do some traffic. Bye-bye, Jay.
My skirt was shorter yesterday.
All right. Well, there goes Stan. All right. Well, Stan had to take off. That's fine. He has to go do traffic.
Well, here's the thing. In the summer, it's freaking hot, and you've got to wear skimpy clothes.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't wear this show tomorrow night. I have no idea what I'm going to wear.
Our weather is starting to spark up a little bit. Another You Now person is joining us. You guys could chat with us, on the internet. Although it is a radio show, we do stream on the internet to three different sites, I believe, and MySpace. I want to talk about MySpace too, and even we're on MySpace even, and that's where we started actually. And it's sad to see that MySpace is gone. But yes, we do stream through the internet. You guys get the raw feed, so enjoy. But anyway, if you want to chat with us, you're more than welcome to. All right. So anyway, Pipster.
So yeah, I threw.
Yes, you threw me around.
I've
last
actually
night.
thrown quite a few people around.
Well, show them your
stronger.
guns. Show them your
Yeah,
guns.
you don't
had
see
flex
me
for us,
coming.
Pippi.
That's like what we say about your brother.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, yeah.
small, but you don't
never
see him
it coming.
It's
Right.
like that's how I am. I'm the same.
And he fights dirty.
Yeah.
There's no rules.
I guess that's
if he
me
bites
too.
your nose off, he bites your nose off. There's no rules.
I don't know if I'm gonna bite anyone's nose off.
It all depends on the situation you're in. If it's life and death, you're
Oh,
damn
yeah.
right. You're going to do whatever you have to.
If it's like,
You're
yeah.
going to pull ears off. You're going to bite noses off. You're going to do what you have to. All right.
Pull ears.
Yes,
Oh my gosh.
absolutely.
I did learn how to shove someone's nose up into their brain.
Yeah, well, don't do that because that'll kill them instantly.
Yes.
Yes. The bridge goes straight into the brain, and that's it. Lights
That's
out.
terrible.
Who showed you that?
I don't remember.
Well, it wasn't me.
It
Because
wasn't
I
you.
know that we weren't allowed to show
It
anybody.
was
those
sometime in
notes.
during my childhood, and as you know, I had some.
All right. But that is
shady
absolutely
characters.
correct. That is absolutely
Really?
correct.
I
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
know. I don't
I'll show.
know.
After the
think
show,
I'd
I'll
ever
show you
do it.
how. So, and that's the most effective way. But you got to be close enough to the person.
I'm not gonna do
so, but I mean, well, hey, if it means your life, you damn right you're gonna do it. You just do it. All right. If you hit somebody square in the nose, it's gonna make their eyes blur and tear, and they're not gonna be able to see you. Okay, so it's just going to be a big blurry vision to them, and so you can start wailing away on them at that point. All right, and most likely if you hit them square on the chin, okay, they're going to go out. They're going to get knocked out. Yeah, they're going to go down. Okay.
I want to say it was a police officer that taught me that. Though.
Yeah, well, they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to because we had to sign stuff when we were going through training on that stuff. So they're not. I mean, a lot of people know how to do it because of the internet and stuff, but yeah, I didn't tell you because I can't. But I'll show you.
It was someone in 6th grade or something.
Maybe. Who knows? Who knows?
Then again, by the time I was in 6th grade, you were like 20.
20, right. Really? Is that right? Seriously?
Yeah.
Seriously? Oh, my God. So that elementary tour that we did when I was 19 and 20? No, it was high schools. It wasn't elementary
Oh, I was
schools.
even younger then. I was like 4th grade. It was in high school.
Oh, but
Gooey's
MySpace,
age.
MySpace. I wish MySpace would go back to its old format and not emulate Facebook. And I really liked MySpace. I mean, we met some freaking characters over there. I mean, we really did. And speaking of characters, we're going to segue. This is a beautiful segue, but we're not going to do it right at this moment. I will save that line again for the end of my story, which I don't have. I'm making up as I go, and Pippi's going to back some of this bullshit up, and just say it was, yeah, that's true. But no, MySpace is I liked MySpace. I thought it was fun. Apparently, I remember being out one night. Let's see. Now let me put this in perspective. I had just quit smoking. That was in 1999 or 99 or 2000. I quit smoking, and yeah, the timeline would be right. I think. When did Facebook come out? I mean, we know it was.
I think
we know
like
it's been out for colleges.
2002, probably.
Okay, well,
when it got
when Facebook.
I don't know, something like that.
Maybe okay. What year did we go to the interview with what's his name?
That was 06.
06. Okay, so there you go. That's 06. Okay, the 06 or 07, I believe. Or maybe 06 or 07. So if you put maybe you might. I mean, Facebook was open to college only, not to the mainstream general public. That didn't happen till when? That didn't happen until like 2008 or something, when the movie came out. Because it was maybe a couple of years before the movie. Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
Wolfgang? If you want to chime in.
I remember Mary Kate. Wait, Mary Kate came over.
Well, look at. I mean,
When
we've
that
got the
whole
goddamn
Chilean thing
internet at our
came on. That was
access
around
with the
2002.
information society of today, and we're trying to guess.
Or no, sorry, that was 2004.
Google, yes, Jay. Tell me, what year did Facebook
Start.
go public?
There it is.
Okay, public. Okay.
2012.
See?
That late?
Yeah. So it's only been no. Well, wait a minute. Okay.
That can't be because I was
Initial
on it
public
before that.
offering of offering. No, but
Okay, I was on
okay,
it before that. That's what
okay. Wait, what year did Facebook go public?
I think I got on it in 2009 or something.
Okay, yeah. So this was for stocks. Okay. Okay. Here, when did Facebook allow anyone to join? Okay, there we go.
Okay.
There we go. Okay. Let's
it
see.
is.
Where is it in this?
2004. On
Okay.
my birthday.
On your birthday, 2004. There you go. Okay, so it was
Whoa.
2004. See, I was going to say
Didn't I
because I was going to
say
say
04?
it was if it
I
was
just
2007 that when we or 6 or 7 when we talked to Brandon, or I think his name was, on that interview.
It was 06.
That was still open. It was only open to colleges, and he was swearing it was going to be anytime.
Because it was before I was pregnant.
Right. He was going to say he was saying it was anytime.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because Mary
was
Kate.
wait by Mark Zucker along with but wait, no, it was
Oh, it was
launched on
launched.
2004.
Yeah, because
That would make sense because it was on for a couple years before we did that interview with Brandon. Now it's all
Yeah.
coming together. Okay, so then it didn't go public till probably 2008, 2009 to allowed to open to anybody, because I remember we couldn't get on it because we've heard the buzz about it through Mary Kate and through other people on college
Yeah.
campuses. And unfortunately, it wasn't open to the public for broadcast or for anything, for any kind of
Yeah,
other
because I
public unless
remember
you were a
her
college
looking
student.
at it, and I was just like, "What is that?" And that was
Okay.
2004.
All right, so
but she
good.
was on it through college.
Okay, so we got that settled. Okay, what's up, Aaron H? You watching from Vegas by any chance, Aaron? I don't know. I'm just asking. All right. So anyway, so it was about that time. So Facebook is. I mean, because I remember Facebook being. I mean, MySpace taking me back. So it was like 2000. I went to some poker game, and I had a hard time because everyone was drinking, and I was drinking too, and I didn't smoke, and it was pretty fresh still. So it was kind of tough, So, but I managed. But everyone was talking about. We were just talking about it's poker. We're getting drunk. It's like it might as well be a bachelor party minus the stripper. Okay, of what the topics are. So someone's talking about MySpace. Yeah, that's a place you go. What was it for threesomes or something like that, or swingers is what. Something and stuff like that. So So hearing about it, I went home, checked it out, put an account up. Yeah, that timeline's about right because I was in Anaheim Hills when I lived there, and I had actually, it was at about 2000. Hold on, let me see. For me, it was about 2000 and
Because we met in 05.
2001 or 2. Or no, it was 2000. No, it must have been 2000 that I first learned how to use a computer because I watched my niece Jillian at 5 come in and turn the computer on, put a DVD in, start playing, start right clicking and doing other things. What's up? What is that? True Yui.
Well, she was
Welcome.
born, let's see, in 98.
Lee just got home in the alley. I'm on the show. I'm on. The alley is like on the alley.
Is that Chilean?
Who, Chilean? Is that you, Chilean?
Yeah.
Is it? Hey, Chilean, what's up?
That's not what it says, but it looked like it when I first glanced.
Anyway, no. So it must have been like 2000, 2001, somewhere around there. And so I checked out MySpace, but it wasn't a whole lot going on. It didn't start getting big till 2002, 3. 4 and 5, and then Facebook came along. It was about 2000. Well, yeah, it was pretty big until Facebook opened up to the public, and then that was what killed MySpace. But what I liked about MySpace, no worries, brother.
Oh, man.
But what I liked about MySpace is the way you could do your pages, the way you could make everything different. Well, now what sucked for MySpace is because they were new and innovative at this, and there was another company before Tom, and I miss Tom. Tom's better than Mark, man. Mark Zuckerberg's a jerk off. He's thoroughly is.
What's the other company? Friendster? The people who
Friendster,
did Friendster?
I think. Friendster, yeah, Friendster. Okay. I put no worriest. No worries.
They know what you mean.
Yeah, I know. No, I didn't. I fixed it.
My texting has been weird lately.
Yeah,
I can't.
I
I think
know.
I'm just trying to go too fast.
I think you are.
It's slowing down.
But the problem with MySpace was they didn't have the bandwidth that when everyone started decking out their pages, it took long to open, and that's what killed the buzz. Okay. Was when it would take forever for shit to load on people's page. Now if you did that, it would work. It'd be just fine. Okay. But that's the idea. Facebook doesn't give you that option, and I think and then they keep it very generic. I actually like to see different people's personalities.
Yeah.
Through how they decorate their page, or what have you. Thomas T, what's going on? Thomas. Oh, that's not you in the chat? Tommy T? Thomas E. Oh, okay. Our producer is Tom T. Tom Torino. So Thomas. Thomas T. No, I thought it was you, Tom. Never mind. All right. So anyway. So I honestly liked I liked MySpace for that factor, for that X factor that you could decorate. But there were a lot of characters on there. And speaking of characters, there's going to be a star-studded event of characters at the show this Saturday, tomorrow night. That we got the Stay the Strays playing over at the Center Fields in Huntington Beach, and I cannot tell you the buzz I'm hearing. I understand Jimmy Spiffala, 5-time winner of the Silver Spatula Award. He's a food critic for the show Taste Buds back in the 90s. He's going to be there. I believe he is now a music critic, and he is going to be there. And I'm a little bit nervous about that because Jimmy is a 5-time winner, Silver Spatula Award winner of food critic.
Wow.
That he could actually become a 5-time Golden Ear music critic is what they call him.
I didn't know they could branch over.
I didn't either, but apparently Spiffala, before he started doing food critiques for Taste Buds, he was actually a DJ and this and that, and he frequented a lot of restaurants because he DJ'd in a lot of different cities. He was a fill-in DJ. For DJs that couldn't make it, that were sick or called in, so he would travel out and eat a lot of different places, and he got to know good food as well at the same time. So he felt he was qualified, but he won 5 years in a row the Silver Spatula Award. So
wow,
that's pretty impressive.
I think
5 years
that'd
in
be
a row.
fun to be a food critic.
Yeah, absolutely. Check out the
wouldn't
establishment. But yeah, and then I understand now Chippy Z is probably going to be making an appearance.
That'll be so fun.
And Aggie is going to, I mean, Huntington Beach's own Aggie is going to, if you come to, I kid you, if you come to Huntington Beach, get past the 405, okay? You want to be south of the 405. That's Huntington Beach, okay? There is a north of the 405 Huntington Beach, but that's really not Huntington Beach.
That's Midway
of the
City.
405.
That's Midway.
It's the Midway City. You want to go south of the 405. Now, once you get past underneath that 405 going south in Huntington Beach, you just pull over and ask him, you know Aggie? Oh, yeah, Aggie. Just go right over down. This man is known
Everywhere.
Anywhere he goes, he knows somebody. Anybody I know, they know him. He'll show up to talk to me. They're like, hey, Aggie. You know, it's like, you freaking kidding me? I mean, this guy, he's famous. He's famous in Huntington Beach. He actually, I'm going to give you a plug, Aggie. All right, I'm going to give you a plug.
It's like how everyone knows Howie on the internet.
On the internet, right? Exactly. Okay, it's the same thing. Everyone knows Aggie. Aggie started a new venture, and he's flipping Volkswagen buses, pre-1963s. Okay, and this guy's making a killing doing it, and he does a great job at it. And everybody buys one of these buses. And in these buses, when he's done with them,
I love those.
if you can afford 50 or 60 grand, you can get one.
Oh, I want one.
Okay. He picks rust buckets. I mean, complete freaking junk rust bucket buses up from back fucking in fact, here, you know what? Better yet, Aggie, I'm going to give you the plug of a fucking lifetime, my friend. All right? I seriously, I am, because normally I would not do this, but for you, Aggie, am going to do this, okay? Well, son of a bitch, Mom, I got this guy named Augie. He's coming down.
Augie?
Yeah, Augie, I think he said his name was. But he's coming down from California because he wants to look at that old piece of shit rust bucket I got out there, that old VW bus.
You know, there's some skunks.
I know that
goddamn
goddamn skunk had babies in that thing.
Yeah, that's
I tell you what.
Shitting up a storm.
You know, I thought I saw a pot plant growing up through the floorboard of it. I'm not sure, but
well, maybe we better hang on to it.
It might be worth a little more with that in there, but
I don't know.
Son of a bitch, he's supposed to be arriving any time.
You know, I'd like to plant me some moonshine plants.
Oh, well, you know what, Mom?
Do they make moonshine plants? I don't know, but that'll clear out a lot of space.
You know what,
Get rid of
Mom?
that
I think
rust
he's here. Hey, is that? Hi, Augie.
Oh,
Hey, how you doing? It's Aggie. Oh, hi, Aggie.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, let me check out your rust bucket back there.
Clear this area out for me. I love that.
Oh, great. Yeah, can we go check out the Volkswagen?
Don't mind the cat piss smell.
Oh, I don't mind. I smoke herbs, so it's all right. In fact, if it doesn't smell like cat piss, I'm not happy with it.
What? Oh, all right. Whatever you say there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you young tattooed feller. You come on back, I'll show you that there VW bus. All right, let's go check it out. All right. Hell, son. Here it is. You see it. Yeah, not too bad. What do you mean not too bad? That thing's a shithole. Well, how much you looking to get for it? Well, son, I don't know. I know these things are worth money. How's 10 grand? Well, you know. Okay, I'm not doing Aggie very well. Hold on. Hey!
There you go.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you Aggie. I'm not doing it right now. I can't do Aggie now because I got the damn country guy.
Is it from the country?
Or
Because you're going back and forth.
I know. The country guy sounds more like Aggie than Aggie. Oh, man. I'll give you 8 grand for it. There we go.
Oh, yeah. You know, that should
We'll take it. Shit.
That'll buy me a new clothesline.
I'll tell you what. Can I keep the pot plant out of it? Yeah, no problem. I got plenty of that. I don't need that. Well, thank you much, son. All right, you guys have a good one.
Sounds great. Thank you, cutie pie. We'll get you your...
All right, there you go, Aggie. So Splits by Aggie. What's up, Drew Peacock? So Aggie, the famous, not world famous, honey. See, everyone thinks, okay, like
famous.
Tito Ortiz is the bad boy of Huntington Beach. He's the bad boy of Huntington Beach because he's in the MMA and he's the only one in Huntington Beach in the MMA. Besides, what was his name? The other guy before him I forget his name. Who would just do like street fights and shit. The Huntington Beach bad boy, yeah, Tito Ortiz. He actually his parents, his relatives now live in the house that he used to live to, absolutely just like 2 houses down from us. His parents now live there. He's retired now. In fact, I'll tell you a story about Tito and Jenna one day.
Was it Chuck E. Cheese?
No, not Chuck E. Cheese. It was actually here at the house. It was actually here at the house.
We did see him at Chuck E. Cheese, though.
We did see him at Chuck E. Cheese. We did party with
our daughter's birthday.
They had a birthday too, same thing. So we all celebrated the birthdays at Chuck E. Cheese. I like Tito. He's a nice guy in person. A lot of that stuff is for show. He does have a mouth on him, but if you were to go up, if you saw him, he's totally fucking cool to you. You know, totally. He'll pose with you. You know, he'll do it. He's totally hip. When I tell you the story, you'll understand why I say that. Okay, but let me finish what I was going to say. What was I talking about? Star-studded event. But like Tito is the bad boy of Huntington Beach. Aggie is Huntington Beach famous. He's just known in Huntington Beach, all over Huntington Beach. Everybody that knows him knows, you know. Like I said, I've had friends that I had no idea know Aggie, and Aggie swings by my place, and they're like, "Hey, Aggie," you know, and it's like, what? Everyone knows him, you know. It's like, wow, everybody knows this guy. But he runs Splits. They flip V-dubs. He buys these junkers for like $8,000. Puts probably 10,000, 15,000 into them, along with labor hours and restoring these things, repainting all new fresh upholstery, even cuts out new windows if you want a 21, 23 window, and turns these things for $50,000, $60,000. And they're beautiful when they're done. You can check him out. He's got a website. He's got a Facebook page too, actually, so you can go check him out on Facebook.
He works on the motor and everything.
He does. They do it. Dude, they strip him down to complete nothing. This is nuts and bolts and parts everywhere, and they completely redo them. They kill the cancer. They reskin shit sometimes if it can't be salvaged. They just completely make it like it was back when it came off the showroom floor.
Wow.
Okay.
That's incredible.
It's awesome. It's great to see him work. He's got a great crew. But Aggie's going to be at the show. That's how we got on all this. And then the Admiral is going to make an appearance. The Admiral, 420 Joe from the 420 band is going to be there. The list, I mean, it's going. Hippie is going to Chippy Z. Unbelievable. Peanut is going to be there. Peanut Gallery is going to be there. And Corn Nut are going to be there. Hot Dad is going to be there. It's a star-studded event. It's just a star-studded event. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yes, so Tito, let me tell you the story, Drew. So one day, Tito and Jenna are coming back from a doctor's appointment with Tito, and he was all wrapped up and shit and slinged up and everything. And I happened to be out, and oh wow, hey Tito, what's going on? He's like, hey, how you doing, Jay? You know, and I go, man, everything okay? You all right? And she goes, what do you think? You know, and he's like, he looks over and he goes, back off, you know. And he's like, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's a little surgery I had to get done while I'm down. No big deal. I'll be back up and running soon. No problem. He's like, hey, man, have a good one. I go, all right, man, have a good one. And he shut her down. You know, he's like, back off. You know, because she was being rude to me. And I'm like, dude, what? Fuck, I see you all bandaged up and shit, you know. Fuck, I just wanted to know what's going on.
Wow.
But yeah, it was a surgery that he had been putting off. And it's and then like I said, Chuck E. Cheese and all the people that were with us was like, oh my God, there's Tito, and they come, I'll introduce you, come on over, you know. So so that's Aggie. He's the we don't have celebrities in Ohio. I mean,
You have some that started there, probably.
What really
moved.
is a celebrity? I mean, if I were to let's just take the word celebrity. Can we break it down? Celebrity. What does that really mean? What is that? Somebody
According to 420 Joe, it's someone who has like a glow around them. But
a
there's
glow.
there's people
Hey.
that have that.
You need to
that
listen. I'll
aren't
tell you.
famous.
I'll tell you. I'll
There's
tell
people
you.
that
I'll
have
tell you.
that.
I tell you what. I have met a person in my life that actually did have a glow around him, and it's not a rock star, not anything that you would imagine. You curious?
It's a homeless person.
No,
right?
it was a pastor of Calvary Chapel, Chuck Smith,
Oh.
who passed away about 6 years ago, maybe 7. I don't remember because fucking time flies. So God bless it, fast. I met him, and the glow in his eyes were real, and he did have just like a different type of shadow behind. I can't explain it at all. Like the ghost that night we saw, the two Jeff and I, the other Jeff, the neighbor Jeff, and you were in on the computer, and it came from your area, and it passed us. The ghost, that glow,
Yeah.
is that glow, and it's subtle. But if you can see, if you're open to seeing it, you will see it. But I felt the most calming freaking peace when I shook his hand. Just the most calming peace.
That's amazing.
Calming peace. And yes, I have seen at least 3 go. 2 I can talk about. 1 I have to kind of go way back and remember. Gotten the chills at a couple of places that I found out later on that have had some issues. But this is when we were first dating. Was this when we were first starting to date? Was
What,
that
the
that's at the bluff? That was at the Bluff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I love the Bluff. You know, Ali lived at the Bluff.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wow.
In 99 to
crazy.
2004 or 5, I think.
Wow.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
Moved to where we are now. What's up, Diego C? Where are you watching from, Diego? What the city? What I mean, maybe what for one. Let's start with what state, and if you're not in a state, what country? Teen, go pick a soon and El Cool now. I'm gonna guess you're somewhere in either Mexico, Spain. I'm just asking. Just wondering. We like to know where people are living. We know where Drew's from. He's from our backyard. He's looking up Pippi's dress right now. That's where Drew's from. Mexico. Right on, man. Well, welcome, Diego. Welcome. How's it going in Mexico? Are you guys pissed off at Trump about the wall? Or are you just going to get over it? Listen, man, there's no PC on this show. One could only wish, he says, Drew. Smells pretty, too. A little bit.
About my
Hey,
dress?
Hey, Diego, you can say whatever you
I
want.
thought you meant about the wall.
No, he meant about the dress because what I said. We're holding 2 conversations like you do in a text. Diego, you can say whatever you want. You're not going to offend me. I don't get offended. Absolutely, yes. No, you can make whatever jokes you want about Trump. We like to. Hey, my favorite saying is this, Diego, and I hope you don't be offended by this, only because I grew up, man, and at that time I had red hair and shit and freckles, and I was like the Richie fucking Cunningham. All right, if you ever watched Happy Days, or even Opie when he was on that one show. I don't know if they translated that one in
look
Spanish
like he could
for
be
you.
my son.
Hello.
He looked just
Try
like
to offend Jay.
He looked just like me when he was a little
Basically,
boy. It was
right.
weird.
So
I don't know how.
I would get my ass kicked by the Mexican kids all the fucking time. And I'd do nothing, man. I'd be walking home. and one would be standing there. And then they'd pick the little guy, right? And he'd mouth out to me, and I'd be like, oh man, I don't want to fall for this shit. I know what's gonna happen. I fight one bean, I fight the whole burrito. They jump out of the tortilla, man. Here they come out of the bushes, and they start beating me. So I was like, no way. So I love that you fight one bean, you fight the whole burrito. All right. But I'm sure you got your white jokes. I know that black people say that white people smell like wet dog after a shower. I don't mind. I want to hear the jokes. I think they're funny. All right. I don't get offended by this crap. No one should be offended. Nobody asked to be what they are. Okay, so joke about it. Tell your experiences and what and let them tell and you put it and you laugh about it. Okay. Anyway, Diego, if you're still there, I'd like you to offend Mr. Trump if you don't mind. Give me one of your guys' best Trump jokes out there in Mexico. Are you living in Mexico now? Don't worry, I'm not going to call ICE if you're not, and you're in the U.S. It's okay. I can't get offended too. Okay, so you can say, all right, right on. Well, cool. Are you still living in Mexico, Diego? Or are you in the United States now? Or do you, because it looks like you're typing English, so, I mean, sorry, my English is bad. Oh, okay. Now, do you have okay, yes. So do you have like a translator on the computer where you, let me ask you this. I'm in Mexico right now. In Mexico, do the keyboards have different letters or something in the little things to make? Do you type in Spanish? I don't know. Actually, it's what? It's still like A B C D E F G, but just how it's spelled. Pippi, is that Spanish? I mean, because.
I'm confused.
I am too. Yeah, it has okay. All right. Right on. Well, you wonder how the Chinese do it. Does it say like ching, chong, wing, ching, ching, chong, wing, ching? Is it symbols?
I was just with Chinese people.
Is it symbols or is it?
I think it's a little symbol.
I don't know. I'm asking. If I'm ignorant to it, I want to be educated, so I'm not ignorant to it.
They use symbols. It takes forever to
All
write.
right. I know. I have an English keyboard. Right on. How do you make the little thingy over the A or the U or the O? You know, like the holy mole? You put the little thingy over the E and the O. How do you make that? Where's that? What is that little squiggly on the keyboard? Where is that bad boy? Yeah, I mean, how do you do that? That's what I want to know if you're typing. Or do I have to guess that you're speaking Espanol? All right.
Oh, the enye?
Yeah, right, the enye, whatever. It's got a name.
I took 4 years of Spanish. I should know that.
I should have, and I probably wouldn't have got my ass kicked.
Yeah, it's valuable language to learn.
You can figure. Oh, okay.
How about this?
Right
R.
That sounds like I'm going to get my ass kicked to me. All I heard was, hey, puto! Pinche puto, come here! And listen, back in my day, man, this was like the early 80s and shit, okay? It was, hey, vato! Hey, puto! You know, that's how the Mexicans talked back then, man. It wasn't like now they go, puto te barras, you know. It was, hey, puto! Ese, we kick your ass, ese. You know, they took forever for them to get it out. They were calm and shit about it. Now it's a whole new language.
Crazy.
You guys have progressed. That's great.
Everything's more complicated.
If we could just get the South to talk more like people on the West. I don't know why they all got to talk like that. Where'd that come from? That accent is from CDMX. Dude, believe me, I can do them because I lived in them. I've been shot at by my gangs. Yeah, man. Blew out my tire to my car. I'm in reverse going through intersections trying to get the hell out. Oh, I lived by Santa Ana, brother. Back in the day when it was like Fifth Street, 17th, this way. They lived right near that shit. Oh, man. Oh yeah, that's what I mean. The different accents, they progressed. I mean, the only time I hear that now is if I find an old school Mexican guy my age. What's up, Holmes? He's still, because he's not privy to the new language. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, right? So, but all the newer generations are like, they're hipper, they're down. I get it, man. We all have our shit. Right on. What part of Mexico do you live in, may I ask? And I'm going to grab another vodka. It's not tequila, my friend. And I have been to Tijuana and other places in Mexico.
I'm getting warm.
Do believe me? I've been to Rosarita, I believe, or what's the other one?
I've been to Tijuana.
Oh, I've been there a couple times. I've been there a few times, but more like Rosarita than Cancun. And then, where'd we go for Jerry's bachelor party when we rode the horses on the beach and shit? That was awesome. What was your question? Whereabouts in Mexico are you right now? That's all. Yeah, I just if you don't mind. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just curious, man. We're reaching out to Mexico tonight, Pippi. This is great. It's fun.
I've been in China all week.
Monterrey, Nuevo Leon. He's got the little squiggly thing of I can't do that.
No, that's the accent. That's not the squiggly.
Oh, that's the accent.
That's not Enye.
Oh, that's not Enye? Oh,
Enye
okay.
is that
in the north. Right on. How is it? Is it nice? Drug cartel run? I don't know, man. What part of it is?
Oh my gosh. It's
okay.
hot. I can't believe how hot it is right now. Are you hot?
I am. Do you want to run over and turn that machine thing? A teak.
Yeah, I can try.
Okay, yeah. All right, Pippi's going to run over and turn it on. Yeah, because it's yeah. Let's turn on that air, man. It is getting warm in the studio. Yeah, I know. We should have. I know. She's going to do it. She's got it. It's right there, man. There, she's got it. Okay. Pipsta, it's quite calm here. Good. That's nice. That's nice. You know, a lot of American people, a lot of white American people, older people retire out in some parts of Mexico because it's cheaper to live a little bit, much cheaper actually. In fact, the Admiral that's going to be at the show tomorrow night. Whenever we went to Tijuana or Mexico or across the border, we had the Admiral with us because he was fluent. He speaks English, Italian, and Spanish. Because Italian and Spanish are really, really similar. They're really close in things, and they're similar. So he was able to pick up both languages. And we've gotten out of so much trouble. I mean, stuff that we could have been like $300-$400 fines, $50, because he didn't let him screw us, because he could speak the language, understand what they're saying, and he would counter. And this guy was extremely intelligent, but very respectful, because you don't piss off the federale in Mexico and Tijuana. Otherwise, your little white ass will be sitting in the jail. And that is no fun. You know what I mean? No fun, my friend. No fun. So anyway, what were we talking about?
There's no women with horse body parts.
Look, Tijuana was a blast, man. We would go, and it was 18. You can drink, okay?
I don't think
what we would
so
do
great
is
anymore.
we would go to San Diego and camp at Mission Bay, which was like maybe 20-30 minutes from the border, and it was great because you get a big group of people to go. It was usually the same group every year, a little tradition that we had going for a while, and we would go, and it was just. Oh, you don't even know how many Americans are over there. It's like going to a nightclub in L.A. or Orange County, with all just American people. I mean, that's where they go to party at 18 because you can drink there legally. All right. Did you know they just raised the cigarette smoking age to 21 now in California? Damn right.
You know what I was thinking? When I was in high school.
Now.
When I was in
See,
high
he
school,
says it's true.
Was the age 14 at one point or 16?
Oh, in Mexico, in Tijuana?
Here.
For what?
For smoking.
Oh no, never. No, maybe back in the old days.
How did we get cigarettes?
We
in
snuck
high school?
them. Or you got your buddy, or you waited outside for someone going in. You asked them to buy you a pack.
Okay, because I was trying to figure that out. I feel like I
black
bought
market cigarettes.
feel like I bought.
There was always one 18-year-old kid in the neighborhood who would go buy cartons of Marlboros and then sell packs to kids. Because he knew he could make money. It's illegal. No, we're talking about back in the smoking age in back in the day in California. She thought it was, how did we get him when we were smoking at 14? You know, that I from a bud. In fact, there was a guy, John Wilbanks. I used to when I started high school. That's actually when I started smoking. Right when I started high school. And he had this old. He was a junior at the time. I was a freshman. And the first year, he was my neighbor just around the cul-de-sac, on the other side of the cul-de-sac. And he'd see me walking to school. He'd pull by and go, "Hey, hop in," you know, because him and my brother were friends and that, and we were all just, everyone knew everyone in the neighborhood. That's how it was. And he knew that's Joe's brother, man. I'm gonna pick him up, give him a ride to school. And he'd be puffing a smoke, and I go, "Oh man, that's cool." He goes, "What, you want one or something?" I go, "You guys, I'll tell you what, I'll sell you 2 for 50 cents." I go, "Done." And so and then I would just get it from him, you know, because back then you maybe smoked that 2 and then 2 on the way home, or you smoked that 1, saved 1 for, you know, on the way home, and you bought another 2 for the late afternoon, evening, and that was it. You didn't. It wasn't really like it's smoking a pack, you know.
Right.
It was just puffing because they made you lightheaded. And it was like, yeah, cool. You know, for the first few hits, and that's it. Until you get fucking hooked and that goes away, and then you're millions of dollars later in life buying cigarettes.
And you're mad because you could have had that
$800,000 home and that shack on Facebook going around with the Dave Smith flip.
That was funny.
But yeah, no, man, we had good times in Mexico. One time coming out of Mexico, I had to pee so bad. In Mexico. And we were heading towards the gate, the border, to walk through, because we parked on the American side and walked through the border gates. And but I held it because I did not want to, because it was long. Lines were too long for the bathrooms. Didn't want to piss in an alley because I didn't want to deal with the $50 or $60 fine. And I was just like, I'll hold it to the fucking border. You know, I'm like doing the dance, trotting while I'm walking. You know, keep trying to get the pee-pee dance going. We get across, and the guy's all nationality, American. I gotta pee, American. So I get over, man, and there's no outhouses. There's nothing for a while, and we're just getting to. I'm just trying. We see our car. We're heading towards it, and I couldn't hold it anymore. So I just stopped. I let everyone walk ahead, and I turned into between 2 cars and started peeing on this tire. And I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
God!"
Better.
And not only did the owners of the car walk around the corner, but here comes the bing spotlight from the cop car. Wing! Ah! Yay! This is fun. Oh shit! I'm going. Sorry to pee in your tires, and yes, officer. Oh yeah. Oh shit, yeah. And my buddies knew it because they walked, and here comes the cop, and I'm over here peeing in the car, and they knew, they saw the light, and they all stopped, and they're like, "Oh fuck," you know. And so yeah, and he's just like, "Son, what the hell are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I did apologize to him. I couldn't hold it anymore. I had to go since I was in Mexico, man. I didn't want to pee in there because it would have cost me money." He goes, "Well, now you could be sitting in a jail." He goes, "You know what's going to happen to your white ass in a jail near the border?" He looks at the couple, and they go, "You all right?" And they said, "It's all right," you know. And he's like, "Zip up, get out of here, and don't come back." I was like, "Thank you. I'm like 19. Thank you. Yay. Thank you. Bye."
Wow. Unbelievable.
Oh my God, good times, man. We had good times there. Good times. Just don't drink the water, I say. Please don't drink the water. If you want to eat, if you trust the ice, the water, the food, you need to go to the higher end sports, the bookies, the bookie clubs. That's was in Mexico. That's where. Oh, you're talking about the accent? That was in Mexico. Okay, that's where you want to go. You want to go to the sports pages, the higher end sports pages where people bet on horses, football games, baseball games, just like they have in Vegas. Same thing that, you know, where you go and you put up. Remember how Corn Nut tells us what to put
Yeah,
up, and then it
yeah.
wins. You know, you like bet this team, bet this team. That's where you eat because they do not want their clientele getting sick. They want them to keep coming back, so they import ice. They import they do. I became right on, Diego. No, they do. They import the ice. The food is tremendous. Everything's is legit because they want those high rollers to be betting at their casino because when they lose, it's their money.
Right.
Yes. Okay. So they make sure that they treat you very well there. That I see because I rolled when we rolled. We had a mixed group. Okay, we had the partiers, the gamblers, and then the nature type people. So we all did everything. We all did it, and it was fun to like for the nature people. It was fun for them to gamble. Okay, for the gambling people, it was kind of cool for them to do nature shit, you know. And then for the same thing with the partiers, and everyone likes to party, you know. So that was always good. But yeah, it was always a great time, and that's how you do it. We got about 10 minutes, Pippi. Is there anything that you
Right.
want to add to the show
Oh,
tonight?
I don't know. I'm just
No, you've just
listening.
been listening in awe.
Oh my god.
Pippi, can you tell us about your
my
experience?
attack last
in
night
Tijuana?
wore me out.
Yes, Diego.
Tijuana. I have some things about Tijuana.
Do you? But right before, because Diego wasn't here for the first part of the show. Last night, Pippi and I are together. We're married now. We started the show 12 years ago. We've been married 8,
almost
9, coming up.
In a couple weeks.
So, but Pippi attacked me last night. She threw me around. I was laying on my side, and she was frustrated because I've been teasing her all week and letting her, guys, every once in a while, you got to get a little payback. You know, if your chick keeps blowing you off. Well,
I don't blow you off. That's not what happened.
No. I'm just saying, not blow up, but like, oh, I'm too tired. Maybe tomorrow.
I don't
you know,
even do that.
Or this, guys. You know, I'm tired, but I'll just lay there. Go ahead. It's like, how exciting is that?
I don't say that.
I know, but how exciting is that? Okay. So what you do is you just hold out. You know, if you have to go out and Pornhub or something, and you go, but hold out a couple days and act like you're not tease. But then when the time comes, oh no, I'm tired. I'm going to bed, and let them get a little taste of that medicine, and it drives them nuts. And then you wind up what happened to me last night. She just like reached over, just grabbed me and threw me over the other side of the bed. And she goes, "Is this what you want? Yeah, you want me to?" I mean, just hugged me. I was shocked. I was like, "Wow!" Show him your guns, there, Pippi. Show Diego your Pippi.
I'm little, but
She's
I
little, but
don't
she's got.
know. Wow.
Yeah, don't underestimate little tiny skinny people. All right, man. I knew this guy Mark. That he was a little guy, but damn, he was just veins and ripped. I mean, he was strong, but he was little. But this guy could lift like 400 freaking pounds. No problem, He was strong. So you don't underestimate size or anything like that.
Well, it's not even just
man.
my size. It's
I think all the fight is in the heart, if you ask me. All the fight is in the heart.
I agree.
It's how much you want it. All right? That's the truth.
And like what you said, not having extra weight to lug around gives
Exactly.
you
Gives you an advantage, and you're quicker.
You're light
I
on
mean,
your
look
feet,
let me tell you something. Getting hit by like 20 quick flurries is like getting hit by 4 big whap, whap, whap. Okay? I mean, I can knock 20 quick flurries in by the time somebody rears back 4 times to give you a whap, And they'll go. That was Sugar Ray Leonard style. Tap, 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 tap. And it was like, where, whoa. Whoa, dude, what?
Or Popeye.
Right, like
What
Popeye.
about Popeye?
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? You're all blurring and whoa. Yeah. And then he's like, wham! Later, lights out, bitch. Yeah, I don't want to fight a small, wiry guy. No fucking way, man. I want a big guy. I'll hit him right in the side where it's thinnest. He'll go collapse, and then I'll knee him in the fucking head, and it's over. He's down. That's it. Walking away. Fight over. No, the wiry guy is going to be climbing on your fucking back and fucking neck. like a monkey. You ain't fuck. It's true. It's the true, Pippi. It is true. All right, Pippi, we got some time, but I want you to pick the rollout song tonight.
Oh, pick it between what songs?
I don't know. You pick whatever you want. Whatever
Oh,
song comes to your mind, we're going to roll out with.
Oh, let me think. Anti-gun. Is that anti-gun?
Anti-gun.
As in guns on your arms? How about
Who said anti-guns?
Cut my life into pieces. This
What's
is
that?
my last resort.
Okay, then hold on. Let's just type.
I don't know
what?
why that song
Type
came in
this.
my head.
Type this. This is this.
It's called Last Resort. Papa Roach.
Oh, is it last? It'll come out. There it is.
There
This
it
is my
is.
last resort. I love that about
I
it.
don't know why that
All right,
song
Papa Roach.
came
All
in
right,
my
well, we'll get
head.
it ready to go. We'll get it queued up.
There it is.
Squeaky clean version. No,
or
we
do
don't
we
want
want
that.
the-
We want the we want the fucking
The rated R
raw-ass,
version.
rated R,
Rated X.
X-rated.
What about that? I
Hip-hop.
like. Well, let's watch a music video.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
No, these guys. No.
punching each other.
No, that's cool.
I want to see some guns.
We'll do this guy right here. Oh, okay. It's already like queued. Fuck, no commercial.
Oh, this is funny. I'm going to talk about this. So this comedian, I was watching this thing.
Mm-hmm.
He talks about going to karaoke and the lyrics come up. And he's from another.
Right.
He was from like Ireland or something. He's like,
Right on, Diego
these aren't
likes
the
it."
fucking lyrics.
Yeah,
Or he's
yeah.
Australian. Did you see
Australia.
that?
Oh no,
That
that's
was
what I say. Look, I
funny.
say it all the time about the English,
What?
man. The English people can just cuss you the shit out, and you're cracking up. Look, fuck, mate. You fucking idiot.
It
yeah,
doesn't sound
'Cause it sounds so
bad.
funny.
That's cute.
It's fucking cool, man. Yeah, the
Or
way-
even Lloyd. If Lloyd.
Yeah, Lloyd. One time I brought Homeboy there, and he brought his son, and his son's never met like a real English guy to the band
yeah.
practice, and they were inside the practice room, and so I came out when Lloyd was pulling in. I go, hey Lloyd, just go in there and introduce yourself. And then when the kid says, "Oh yeah," blah blah blah, say, "Yeah, fuck you too," like that. Just be an English, just give him, "Yeah, fuck you too," in English,
asshole.
and see if he catches it. And Lloyd did, and he didn't catch it, and he didn't. He goes, yeah, thank you, fuck you, yeah, nice to meet you, fuck you too, And the guy goes, "Did you catch that?" He's like, "What?" I go, he said, "Yeah, thank you, fuck you too." He's like, "Oh," and he goes, I go, "Yeah." I go, "You see what I mean, dude? They can curse you out and you'll never know." You're just like so
don't
intrigued.
notice
But
it.
hello, love. Yeah, we gonna fuck you tonight. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. In fact, that happened to me at the liquor store today. No bullshit. I walk in. Swear to God, I walk in and she was buzzed. She was buzzed. This is the one across the street from our pad. She was buzzed, and she was older, but she was hot for older. Hot for older. Okay, but older.
Hot for older.
And she's
Oh,
like
no.
getting some stuff, and then she goes, "Come on over here, love." She goes, "You can use this side of the counter." I love that. Hey, hello, love. They're just so classy when they curse you out. I think you're a fucking imbecile, and it just sounds so proper. The way when they say you're just a fucking
Oh, that was
imbecile.
like my teacher.
Yeah.
My professor, the best one I ever had.
Uh-huh.
She was South African, and she was totally proper cuss you out
Oh, yeah,
type.
right,
And
right.
the kids did.
Yeah.
She
And they
would
don't-
just say it.
Yeah.
She's like, "What is this shit?
No one's offended.
What is this
Yeah.
shit?"
Oh, what is this? What is this bullshit?
Yeah.
That was like my friend, Poff. The fucking thing didn't work. We'll try it again. We'll put the fucking thing back over there. Fuck around with it. And we'll fuck it up for a little while. Yeah, it'll fucking work. You just laugh. You never took offense to it. You don't. It's just a word. Jeez, Louise. There's an expression that came from
But
somewhere.
if
Look
you
it up.
say it in your regular voice,
Right, well, with a regular
yeah.
voice, it's fine, but with a devil voice,
Devil
then you better
voice.
watch out.
Oh,
Yeah, I have the
geez.
devil
The
voice
devil
that comes
voice.
out.
I don't hear that voice too often
No.
anymore.
Oh, no, it's been pretty cash. Right on. Well, Drew, man, and Craig, I'm sorry, Diago.
Diago.
I don't know why I said Craig. Diago Seeds. Something threw me
Diego.
off. Diego.
Like Diego. Go Diego.
Well, I mean, look at tomato. Diego. Is it Jesus or Jesus? Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Right. I see a name tag. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Jesus? Or you get down and he's Lord. Oh, and they'll look at you. What are you doing here? You're Jesus. I've been looking for you.
I always wonder why people would name their child Jesus. With the spelling
Jesus,
of
listen,
Jesus.
it was a very popular deal. This is why I say this: if you were named, like why they call him Jesus of Nazareth, because he was the
was
most
a lot of
popular Jesus of that city of Nazareth. Then you had Jesus of wherever else, and Jesus of wherever else. You had Paul, you had blah,
Well,
you
he
had
had
blah.
a lot of names, though.
They were the biggest.
Emmanuel. wasn't
It
that
all
a thing?
means no. Jesus is the Son, God, Emmanuel.
Right.
That's all
Emmanuel's the
one.
same
That's
thing.
all the same.
That confuses me. Why not? Why all these names?
Because there's different cultures and they call it. They have a different name.
But I thought it was all.
Universe. Just forget about all that. Just forget about all that. Just know that there was one Creator with a Spirit that He gave to everybody. Okay, with a Son that forgives the sin because He knows how difficult it is to be tempted and to be a sinner. And we need help because if we go straight to God, we're condemned to hell. But if we go, Jesus, please help, please help. God, He's a good Father. He's a good one. Let Him in. Boom. Okay, that's it. End of story. All right, Big Easy, what's up? We gotta roll out, guys, and really, oh my God, we gotta roll out, and oh my God, now.
Ooh, what's Disturbed Down with the Sickness?
I don't know. I don't know what that
heard that
is.
in a while.
All right, hey, Big Easy, thank you for just tuning in at the end of the show. Diego, thank you for tuning in, and we're here every Friday night, 9 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on the West Coast, which for you, I believe, is the same time in Mexico.
Except in a few Fridays, we could be going
yeah, we
camping.
might be. Yeah, we'll have some vacation
That'll be
times
like a
coming up, but
month
we're here
from
every
now.
Friday, 9 to 10. KLCO Los Angeles. Pippi has chosen the song for tonight. Everybody that's in Huntington Beach tomorrow, come on out to Center
If
Fields.
you watch Orange is the
Say
New
G-
Black,
see-
this is when they were chopping up the guard into little pieces to the song.
Oh, right on.
I don't know.
Okay, great
Watch
to
it
know.
in the last
Perfect.
season.
And again, if you're in the Huntington Beach area and you
Yeah.
want to see Jay Francis sing with Stay the Stray, yours truly, we will be at Center Fields tomorrow night. Showtime 9:30. It's going to be a blast. Like again, a star-studded cast is going to be there. I'm actually honored to have all these people in there. And cut your life into pieces, Pippi. Here we go. Hey, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a great friggin' weekend. And we'll see you next Friday. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.